So before we get into today's video, guys, I'd like to give a shout out to 3 new patrons who have decided to back me on Patreon. That's Alex, Smeegs, and Ward. So thank you to you guys for your continued support, and thank you for making this channel what it is. Today's video, guys, is going to be a quick look at the anniversary event, how to expect it, how to approach it, and the great things that can happen for free-to-play and pay-to-win players alike. It's been a fantastic event for everyone. We've got so much available for us, and if you've saved up your scrolls and profit orbs, you're definitely going to reap the benefits over the next 2 weeks. So let's take a look at the rewards, guys. Let's break them down. Let's get straight in there. So the first thing that comes immediately when you check out this new event is the great new wallpaper we've got. It's a young looking Cthulhu riding a surfboard. We've got a young Jar and a young Queen riding on top of Mim, who's being pulled along by sharks. It's a little bit sexually fueled, but it's okay because it's all in the good theme of summer. And it's just a bit cheesy in it, but it's just typical classic idol heroes. There's nothing really you can't expect from it. It's not as wholesome as Shah with her scary kite, but you know, it's summer. Might as well have ourselves a bit of fun. So the first thing that becomes immediately obvious when you log in is the new music. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little intense, there's a lot going on. But it's much better written than the last themes we've had. So I really like it. Actually, it's quite catchy. It's got a good theme, it's well recorded. So yeah, I can definitely respect it. It's quite distracting though, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But yeah, let's look at today's events. Let's see what we're getting into, because this is a big event for most people. If you've never experienced an anniversary event before, you should probably get on this. Like, this is exciting. We've got 2 new heroes, loads of resources, and loads of free stuff available as well. So it's just a fantastic event altogether. If we check out the cool events, the value packages are actually pretty well proportioned. We get 1,000 of these coins, and these coins are pretty much the currency that will fuel the anniversary event over the next 2 weeks. They give you rewards as you spend them, similar to the campaign loot events we have, but to a much more in-depth way. So if you're up for spending, these are certainly decent value. I think the best value ones in general are probably the bottom one and the top one if you want to pick them up. You'll see mine are in GBP, which is Great British Pounds, but for you, typically, that's going to be the $99.99 dollar pack and the $9.99 dollar pack. Looking at the hero lottery, it's pretty standard. We've got 2 new heroes, so we have increased odds of summoning them from heroic summons. The summon prizes are standard as well, so you'll notice I've completed 500, so it's your pretty standard first 500. You get your first hero at 400, at 500 you get some relics, and alongside all of these as well, we get 200 koi, which again go towards the event across the next 2 weeks. Finally, for 650, you get a copy of the new hero, Amun-Ra, who we'll be discussing in a video coming up later on, and Penny will be discussed in a video further on after that. But yeah, you get 400 coins for that one, so it's not so bad, but the 650 step up from 500 means it's 150 scrolls to get that extra Amun-Ra. So yeah, hopefully you guys get lucky if you're if you're spending loads of stuff, and of course if you've saved up, you can reap the benefits. I know there's people who have over 2,000 scrolls saved up for this event, and it's definitely going to be fun for you guys opening all of those. Now, in the Hero Exchange event, we've got our hands on a Valkyrie and a King Barton, which is a really great selection. Just an easy way to access Valkyrie is really nice. Now, newer players might struggle to save up the 6,000 altar coins that you do need, but once you've established and been playing the game for a while, you realise altar coins are fairly relatively simple to get your hands on. So, Valkyrie here for 6,000 is definitely worth picking up. King Barton, I'm not so sure on his performance at E5, so I'm holding back, and as you guys probably know, I already have a load of copies anyway. But if King Barton's the hero you want to build, definitely try him out. If you can afford it, go for it, you know, if that's the hero you want. I'm not so convinced about his performance at endgame. Definitely Cruz is the Abyss hero you want to get your hands on, but of course, you know, King Barton, he can certainly perform quite well in earlier levels, and he's not that bad, so certainly worth picking up, I think, if you're currently building him. Finally, we've got Grey Dwarf's Blessing, which many of you will be already familiar with. It's just pretty standard. You can turn a 4-star equipment into a 5-star equipment for 40 million gold and 1,500 gems. You can change 5-star equipment into 6-star equipment for 60 million and 2,500 gems. And finally, you can turn 6-star equipment into any class-specific 6-star armor that gives bonuses if it matches the class of the hero equipped. and that's for 100 million and 4,000 gems. So that's your pretty standard event, guys. Now the real thing that we can get excited about is the 3rd anniversary events. These are specifically designed for players to receive rewards throughout the next 2 weeks and reap the benefits from. So first off, daily reward for everyone for the upcoming week is scaling with your VIP and your level. So if you're a VIP 0, you get 3 scrolls. If you're 1 to 2, 4 scrolls, 3 to 4, 5 scrolls, etc, etc, all the way up to VIP 13, which is 10 scrolls. And you get basically daily gems according to your level plus 50. So for me, I'm level 230, add on the 50, that's 280. So it even shows you how much you're getting here, which is nice. So that's for the next week, guys. There'll of course probably be another one that rewards profit orbs instead of scrolls, and I imagine that'll scale with VIP as well, but we'll have to wait and see for next week. Next is the Koi gift box. Now this also gives copies of Kois, and this is available through the campaign. And I want to stress that you need to open these boxes in your bag. Don't just accumulate them and think you can spend them. You do have to open them in the bag. So make sure you don't miss out on that at the end of this event. This will continue for the next 2 weeks. We will continuously get rewards from campaign, so you should probably be able to get around 5,000 of these if the drop rate is similar to what we've seen from the campaign loot drop events. Now moving across, we have stage 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of this Koi pond. The way it works is at stage 1, for 600 Koi you can get the new Sleepless skin, which gives him 5% HP, which is nice. Gurk has a skin, it's about time Sleepless got one as well. We're looking now, we can get 10 of our heroic summons, and we can also get 5 profit orbs, all for the 600. Looking now at stage 2, you'll see that you can get an elite hero for 1200 Koi, an orange artifact for 1400 Koi, and the new Penny skin, which gives control immune, crit damage, and HP. Now, in my opinion, I think the best value here is actually the Penny skin, because you know what you're getting. I mean, the artifact could be a magic source, and that's fantastic, or it could be a fearless armor, which is what you're looking for. But the elite shards as well, they could be good. You could get a Valkyrie, you could get an Horus, but you could also potentially pick up a hero that's not that great like Walter. So it's a bit of a gamble. You guys feel free to take the risk, but I think for me personally, I'd pick up the Penny skin. Even though it's that little bit more expensive, you do know what you're getting. So if you do plan on building Penny, you definitely want that exclusive skin, because it'll give her the much needed extra HP, crit, and control immune that's going to help her out. Now, stepping on to stage 3, this is where things do begin to get interesting. For 2600 Koi, you can get an elite dark hero. So that could be Mim, it could be Aspen, it could be Dark Arthandal, it could be Dasmog, or it could be Amavor. So it's a good selection of heroes you can definitely get from that, and the odds are forever in your favour. So yeah, it might even be worth saving until Amun-Ra is available in the Dark Shards as well, which is probably what I'd recommend players do, because it increases the odds of getting one of the top 4 Dark heroes, which will be Aspen, Mim, Dark Arthandal, and Amun-Ra. Stepping now across, we have Penny, which is cool. The fact you can get a copy of Penny here, which adds to your chances of getting all the 9 copies you need to make an E5. A friend of mine in the guild has an E4. He's looking for that final copy, and once he gets an E5, guys, I'll be bringing you a video showing you how she performs, so look forward to that one. And 2800 Koi can get you the Monstrous Tribunal skin for Amun-Ra, and that gives control immune, HP, and attack. Stage 4 gives you the opportunity to buy an Ada and an Amun-Ra for 4500. Both are absolutely fantastic. They're as good as each other, and both function very similarly. Both do lots of damage. One will be built for speed, HP, and energy, and they are great heroes. I have to say, I think personally, Amun-Ra is the new best support hero in the game, and Ada is already game-breakingly good. So definitely 2 fantastic heroes that if you can afford it with the Kois, if you manage to save up enough and move along the track due to saving up your scrolls and your orbs and getting more Koi from rewards and campaign, I think if it's definitely something you can do, definitely pick up one of these heroes, whichever one you're closest to building, or maybe the Amun-Ra just because she's the new hero. Finally, stage 5, guys, this offers the new artifact, Wildfire Torch. This isn't its fully upgraded form, so I will show you that soon, but it does offer precision, HP, and a reduction in damage from damage over time. Also, we have available to us the Punisher of Immortal, which is pretty much a classic artifact that's been in the game now for over a year, and it's just a good artifact, right? If you're building a crit hero like Penny, she'll probably want this kind of artifact, but then again, Penny does like precision, so I imagine she'll enjoy Wildfire Torch as well for that added survivability and also the cheeky extra damage that comes from precision. The open sachet, the way this works is you get rewards every day based on what's inside. So the one you get for free is 80 koi, 2 scrolls, 1 super casino chip, and 3 million gold. The other one is 100 koi, 4 scrolls, and 1 profit orb, and the same again for the last one. So if you purchase these, you get all the cumulative rewards, and this lasts for this week only. So I highly recommend you pick that up to try and get as many koi as you can, and if you've saved up the gems, well done. If you haven't, good luck saving them up in the week to come. And finally, guys, there's the 3rd anniversary card, which I think is absolutely incredible value for money for people that are already used to buying monthly cards. If you're completely free to play, obviously you're going to want to ignore this, but if you are used to buying monthly cards and you do like getting exceptional value for money in Idle Heroes, this gives you across 15 days 800 gems, 2 feathers a day, and 88,000 gold proportional to your level. So this can be absolutely fantastic for some people and brilliant value for money. Those 2 feathers are great, because 2 feathers, that's going to be 30 feathers in total. That's enough to buy an exclusive skin, so it's just a great value for money package. As I said I would, guys, here are the full stats for Wildfire Torch. It gives an added 60% precision, which will increase the damage of your hero. It gives 18% HP, and it gives an added 70% reduction in damage from damage over time, which is going to be fantastic for keeping you alive against Cthulhu's, Valkyries, Horuses, any hero that really does give those crippling damage over time effects. So it's definitely a fantastic artifact to stay alive, and the added precision is going to be really good for tearing through teams with heroes like Dark Arthendal, with Penny, with heroes that already have high precision and will just take this and run. So it's a fantastic artifact to pick up. Obviously, it's very pay to win. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to pick it up without spending money, and it will probably cost a couple $100 minimum just to get your hands on it, or probably full completes across heroic summons and profit orbs for those that have managed to save up for that kind of performance. But I am aware it's very high in number for the scrolls and orbs you're going to need to do that, so we'll just wait and see. I recommend if you want to spend, you spend towards the end of this week or the end of next week, just so you know where you're at in terms of event rewards throughout the week, so you can scale and expect what you're going to get in the following week and work out just how much you need to save. It is probably worth, if you are planning on spending money, going to the pen and paper and working out just how much you can pick up. It is worth reminding you that a full complete from Heroic Scrolls gives in total 1,600 koi, so if you want to get your hands on those koi, it's a great way of getting them in, but of course you do need the Heroic Scrolls to do that. So yeah, if you've managed to save up, you should definitely do this. This is going to be a great event for everybody, whether you've saved up or not. There are so many free things to pick up. There are so many great things available without having to spend much or anything at all. So guys, I hope you really enjoy this event. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below, and I hope you enjoy the upcoming videos we will have where we do some heroic summons. We've got Amon-Ra coming, and we also have a Penny video on release. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this has set you up comfortably for anniversary and got you excited as much as it's got me excited for the new event to come. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, I'll see you in the next one.